I got up today, and then usually like I'll get up and have my coffee, or I'll have one of my smoothies, and then I'll fall back asleep. And then I asked them, my spirit guides, to show me what I needed to know, like something I need to know, whether it's for me or for somebody else, or somebody else needs to know. And the dream was one of the more clearest. It was like something was recorded and I was watching it back on video. That's how clear it was. There wasn't any weird shit I had to figure it out. It was straight up. They showed me straight up. And my sister and I were at like a family function, and I knew that she knew that I knew about her firstborn son being my child's father's kid. And she still kept like judging me and like nitpicking me and stuff. So I guess she's never going to change, and she's having a hard time. She'll never come to my face. I feel like she'll never come to my face, because this is what happened afterward. Like eventually, I got tired of like the pussyfooting around, and I pulled her aside, because I'm just like very upfront like that. And I said to her, I go, Erica, I need to ask you something. And she just looked at me like, I'm waiting. I go, I know you know what I want to ask you. Like, I go, just tell me. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, I forgave you. You know, people make mistakes. And I feel like she was so angry at me that I was that forgiving. That's what it felt like in my dream. Like, she was still angry that I wasn't upset or flipping out or making a fool of myself. Like, she intentionally wanted me to be hurt for some reason, and I'm not. And so then what happened was I eventually couldn't take it anymore, and I pulled her aside, and I said, is, you know, my nephew's, I'm not going to say his name, you know, is that Anthony's child? And she actually looked at me and goes, well, yeah, I mean, I figured everybody knew that by now. And it just shows like how cold and calculated she is, 222, and how different we are, and how she put a front on for the kind of person she was for so long. I feel like because she's my actual, what I thought was my mother's child, and I'm not, she got the sociopath in my mother, where she could just have hidden that and then been in my face like it was nothing, and she still would have. So she played it off like, well, yeah, I mean, I figured everybody knew now. So then I walked away like in disbelief. And then I was like, you know what? And I went to walk back into the room like 5 minutes later, and she was bawling her eyes out. So she's hiding how she feels about this. She could be doing this around my family members, like playing it off, or they could be seeing a side to her that they never saw before. Either way, I don't hold on to grudges. And I think that's a lot of the reason why there's problems in families, in friends, just with people. They hold on to shit, man. I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to stop living my life because I was betrayed. But yeah, so they confirmed that for me, you know, not that I doubted it, but maybe there was a part of me that was like, because I said to Brian, this is what narcissists, this is what sociopaths will do. They will intentionally not give you the closure that you need. They will intentionally not admit that they were wrong, because they don't want to confirm what you already know to be true. And that's what a lot of these gang stalkers do too. You know, they go out of their way to try to change what they think you already know to be true. And it just makes them waste their life trying to do it. So for a lot of you, all of you, if you were betrayed by family and you haven't heard anything or whatever from the person that betrayed you, you're not going to. There aren't many people like earth angels that can actually get over things, or that can actually admit that they're wrong. It's pretty sad that and then they carry that with them, because it never leaves, you know, it still weighs them down, and then they wind up becoming a different person, or being very judgmental towards other people when they should be judging themselves, because they have a hard time pointing the finger at themselves. So that's all. They confirmed that shit. It was clear as day. I'm still not angry. I don't even think my son's father knew this. I think she kept this from everybody. I don't even think that my mother knew this. Anyway, all I know is I forgive you. And I was told I'm never going to see you again because you're a coward. So I'm just grateful that I'm not nowhere. Love you guys. Philly out.